All right, got another bike check for you. This time it is my own bike, which is this Evil Insurgent. Not sure what year it is because I didn't buy it new, but it is in fact custom painted. So you can see these Evil logos sort of sublimated on it. So let's have a look around the bike. What have we got? Next are carbon race face bars is what I use. This little FUNN stem, not sure what that's called. Got a 1-up doodad here. You know, the thing for the tool, but I don't actually have the tool, it's just the top cap. So FUNN stem, race face. Next are bars. Next SL, that's what it is. I've got Next SL cranks. You'll see a bit of a theme going on where a few things sort of match, i.e. the bars are Next SL, cranks are Next SL. Wolftooth camo chainring, so it's in fact a spider, and then you can change the chainring. And then FUNN pedals obviously match the stem, cranks match the bars. Ergon saddle. I run this Ethirteen. I forget what the thing's called. Hang on, it says it somewhere, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Vario. So you can adjust the length. So currently it's at 150 mil drop, and I think it can do right up to 180 mil. So then I run XTR DI2, and I use a goatlink 11 to run this Wolftooth GC49. So this is a 49 tooth chainring, and what you do is, so I used an 11 to 42 cassette, so 42 there, but then you take out one of the cogs in the middle here, two cogs in the middle here, and replace it with a 16. So I think you take out the 15 and the 17 and replace it with a 16, and then that allows you to have this 49 tooth rear cog. I think I'm on, so 32 at the front. Cranks are 170 mil long. Brakes are Magura MT7, and they've got the little short sort of 2-finger lever. Ergon grips. I'll show you the DI2 actually. So here's the gear indicator here. That's right, I used to have an XTR shifter and then the thing broke, so I just got an XT one as a replacement. Here's my Wolftooth dropper lever, and I actually use this nylon cord. That's been going good for, I don't know how long I've had this bike, 2 or 3 years maybe. No angle set. That's something that I may update in the future. Just running the regular headset. So some people, what they do is they run like an extra 1 or a 1.5 or even a 2 degree angle headset, and that sort of changes the angle of the fork. And also, I'll show you here. Look, if you're not familiar with Evil bikes, I mean, I wasn't really until I got this, so you can flip this link here, and it's currently an extra low, which makes the bottom bracket quite low. And what I would actually do if I changed the headset, I think I was going to go 1.5 degrees and then put this in low rather than have it extra low. So what else have we got? So the fork is a Pike RCT3, just a factory fork, although we do use Racing Brothers seals. So the idea is that, or what we generally say is that by the time the RockShox factory seals have broken in, it's time for your next service, whereas these Race Brothers seals are super plush out of the box. and sorry, my Garmin just tried to connect. Super plush out of the box, but you know, there are some, these are the grey ones. There are some orange ones that I was talking to a guy who owns a shop, a suspension shop, and he says that they probably learned a bit more dirt in the orange ones, so he recommends you use these. Actually, no, it's not standard. It's got a, what is it called? Vorsprung luftkappe. So that increases the negative chamber, makes the sort of first inch and a half super supple, and then it ramps right up deeper into the travel. So that's that. Front tire I run, and I run this on all my bikes actually, is a, what's it called? Michelin Wild Enduro. There's the brakes there. I've got a Shimano rotor with a Wolftooth centrlock doodad. The wheels are XT, Shimano XT. I forget the model. They're like, are they 8,000 something? Hang on, it'll tell us on the wheel here. No, I don't know. I can't remember. They're not super wide, but they're wide enough to run 2.4 front tire. The rear tire that I use, so I really like for where we live here in southeast Queensland, this is an Ethirteen. This is a TRS Plus. This is probably the cheapest one that they had. They don't last all that long compared to, say, a Maxxis tire, but this thing's awesome for grip. I did have a Schwalbe rock razor on my other bike. That's probably my favorite tread pattern, aside from this, but the rock razor just got punctures everywhere. So yeah, this one's got a bit of a tougher sidewall. I haven't punctured this one, touch wood, yet. So yeah, not the lightest tire, but it's still sturdy enough and light enough for what I do. Here's a close-up of the FUNN pedals. So there is, in fact, so there's this little grease port here. I don't know whether you can see it just there, so you can actually grease the pedals. And then one other little sneaky feature is I've got a power meter. So you unscrew that cap to charge it. And then I'll give you a better look at the seat. This isn't the most comfortable ergon seat. I think I got it at the time when it was the height of the spicy cough, and this is not the best sort of shape. It's not too bad. It's pretty sort of firm. So that's that. And then the last thing, or the last couple of things, is so we've got a push 11.6 shock. Now, I'd like to say that it was tuned by Richie Rude's mechanic, because it was Sean Hughes, I think his name is, but he it doesn't really matter, because so I worked out what spring I needed, and then the thing about push shocks is, for whatever spring rate you run, the tune is kind of specified by push. So if you run, let's say this is a 550 pound spring, there's a low speed and a high speed compression adjustment for the upper position and the lower position to suit that spring. And essentially, you shouldn't really need to play with these. And he set it up on the bench, and I've never needed to adjust it. Same with the rebound. That's like, it was perfect out of the box. So if you're unfamiliar with a push shock, it's got two positions. Forward is downhill, up is uphill. So that's basically it. Set and forget. What else have we got? Garmin mount up the front. Oh, and because it doesn't have a cage, I've got this strap-on thing here, and it's fine. So when you're riding, the bottle actually sticks out the side. I've never kicked that with my leg, ever. And essentially it's real easy to get your bottle in. There's some more of those graphics. And the guy is, here he is here. So Rocket Custom Designs is the guy who did the paintwork on this. And it's funny because this was originally green. So maybe it's a 2015 or a 2016. And then he painted it this color. And Evil ended up coming out with a bike in this color. So that's that. If you have any questions, leave us a comment. But thank you for watching.